Generic greetings! So I'm talking quite quietly because it's the day after New Year when I'm recording this, which means most of my neighbours will be very, very hungover. However, it is their problem, so they can deal with it. It's self-inflicted, they get no sympathy from me. Let's go to single player, and main game, we're going to play the Necrovirus. It's the zombie virus. Now, the zombie virus and the nanovirus are the ones that I'm most interested in. I haven't yet unlocked the nanovirus because I haven't completed the Necrovirus on normal difficulty. I have completed it a couple of times on the easy difficulty because it is quite aptly named. It is quite easy to complete, but I do want to try on normal regardless of whether we get this done or not. So we're going to go to our genetically modified Cody bit, and we're going to go for ATP boost because it's the only one I can select. It's get bonus DNA at the beginning. Darwinist, which is increases the chance of your plague mutating. Terracite, which is increases chance of plague spreading by land. Hydrophile, which is give your plague a bonus in humid climates. And then we've got well, we haven't got anything for this bit here. Do we want to go for hydrophile or xerophile? Bonus in arid climates. Actually, I think I'm going to start in Saudi Arabia, so that one would probably be quite good, but I do want to give a bonus in humid climates because we're going to be spreading from there on. So I'm going to go for normal difficulty. Today's beverage is nice peppermint tea. Now, I thought, what sort of name can we call this thing? What we're going to name the zombie virus? Because the thing is, zombies have been around since the early 80s. And, you know, they've been called zombies since then. And then after they got worn out via loads and loads of films and documentaries and such, we had to start calling them different things. So, obviously, they get called walkers and runners and Zeds and Zs and the infected and things like that. So I thought, what is the modern day equivalent? What is sort of a brainless, mindless shuffle towards something, a generic thing? You know, what's that sort of, what's that equate to in modern day society? And I thought that Apple fanboys are just that. That's exactly what they do. A new product, doesn't matter how good or bad it is. You know, I don't really think that you know, it matters whether that product be good or bad. They're gonna buy it anyway, so we're gonna go with that. And also, it's funny, and you know what? That's okay. Let's go for our start location of Saudi Arabia, and we'll start there. By the way, I have nothing against Apple other than the fact that they don't pay their taxes pretty much anywhere in the world. They have more money than God. They could buy out several hundred countries. They could probably cure massive diseases and cause, you know, and basically make mankind better. But they don't do any of that. They just sit on hordes of money, and I think also they produce pretty much subpar products. Steve Jobs was a bit of a fraud and pretty much a good marketing man, if nothing else, and hate me for it all you want, but yeah, that's just what I think. I don't have anything in particular against Apple products, apart from all of those things I just said, and the fact that I think they are not, you know, they're well overpriced and blah, blah, blah. You know what, I'm not going to get on an Apple rant because, you know what, I've never had any of their products. I don't really see the need for it. Anyway, so let's go for some spreaderation. So Canadians celebrate Hay Herbert Treaty. What the hell is that? Famous Hay Herbert Treaty, which now Alaska becomes part of Canada. Oh, is that not right? Oh, I guess it is, look. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Right, okay, so we've started off in Saudi Arabia, so we are increasing our market share in zombies, which is good. And what we need to do is go for transmission. So I'm going to go for some segmented genome, which is splits into genome in several molecules, increasing the likelihood of viable mutation. Okay, then we're also going to go for a zoonotic shift. Yes, basically it increases the chance of making cross-species infection possible, so we'll evolve that. Now we could go for insects or birds or rodents, but I think bats, because we haven't yet got in the game a vampire virus. In certain fiction, there is things like a vampire virus. I think the Elder Scrolls actually, and that is actually called, like, vampirism is a virus that you can catch. You can actually, well, I don't think you catch it just by wandering around. You know, it's like not like a common cold or anything, but it's something that you can actually get infected with. So I'm going to go for the bats. There we go. And obviously this is going to start spreading around. By the way, we've just evolved the insomnia symptom. Now, the way the symptoms work is they go down like this, and then eventually you'll get about here, zombification. That's where zombies start rising from the grave and such. So we want to make sure that we get close to that later on. But the thing is, I can't really de-evolve stuff, so I'm not going to put any points. I'm not going to put any points in this, really, until we have enough spread, like, you know, spread and market share. We could also go for abilities. I think we're going to need to go for drug resistance and also cold resistance as well, because obviously we're going to have a lot of problems with that. generally, because of where I started and my boosts and stuff, I'm going to have a lot of problems hitting Greenland and Iceland, but it's not too much of a problem with the zombies, because once you actually get wiped out, assuming you've done it properly, you don't really need your virus to spread that way, because you get zombies rising up, you'll spread via them going to different countries and then biting and then infecting that way, so it's not really a big problem if they've cured it. Because they can cure the virus, but once things have been turned into zombies, so if zombification happens, they can't cure that, or they can cure that, but it's, you know, with sort of injections of bullets and such, and whatnot. So, hypersalivation symptom mutated. Apple fanboys have mutated, develop hypersalivation symptoms. iPods. Does anyone care about them anymore? Good grief. There we go. Let's evolve this bat too. There we are. So Apple fanboys are starting to spread. The thing is, I know doing this video that a lot of people are going to be pissed off and go, oh my god, Apple, and there's going to be loads of people saying, oh my god, no, he's right. You know what? I genuinely don't give a shit, really. Apart from the fact that they don't pay their taxes and they do have more money and they could really put it to, you know, a lot better use. Apart from the company itself, you know, it's just a bit... And, you know, you get all these things you read about, you know, whether they're true or not about them, you know, basically having all of their stuff made in China or other countries and have, like, pretty much no restrictions on what they can do and how they treat the workers. You know, I'm not blaming Apple for that. I'm just saying they should be, you know, held accountable. Why is this turning into an Apple rant? Anyway. So, 21 points of stuff. That's good. Let's go for, I think... drug resistance and also genetic hardening. It decreases future research speed. The reason I want that is one of the downsides, or the main downside of this, which is the shift of infectivity to cross species. It increases the future research speed, so we're going to try and counteract that as early as possible. So we're spreading quite well. As you can see, we've gone into China there, we're in Iraq, Saudi Arabia, in the Middle East, Iran, Turkey, Egypt, not yet in the Sudan or Libya or anything like that. We haven't yet got on a plane, I don't think. But when we do, it should start making things interesting. It looks like we've got another symptom mutated, which I can't actually pronounce. It is compulsive hunger forces continuous eating, lack of hygiene increases infection. There we go, not bad. Lethality is quite low, which is good. More work needed to develop a cure. What I'm going to do is go for cold resistance 1. Start spreading into the colder countries, hopefully. Obviously, things like Russia and such. If you take over Russia with zombies and you get a good infection rate there, you can pretty much have a massive zombie Russian army just going across Europe and attacking everything. Right, okay. So that's spreading quite fast in Saudi Arabia. There we are. Haven't yet hit the American markets yet, although it looks like a new disease is spreading. It's a normal checkup. A doctor in Saudi Arabia has found a disease which has been named the Apple fanboys. There we go. It's also just spread to Brazil and also into Madagascar as well. Cool. And then in Russia, and then in, where's that? Is that India it was, or was it further down? Scientists concerned about Apple fanboys, apparently. Early analysis of Apple fanboys. Gets funnier. In Saudi Arabia has identified cellular regeneration. There we go. I think last time we called our disease clickbait, which is a lot worse. Let's collect all this. There we go. It looks like it's spreading very, very fast. Let's pause it for a second so I can go for drug resistance 2 and also get the decreases future research speed. Saudi Arabia starts work on a cure. Looks like we've just hit Spain. Yep, there we go. It's quite good. Spreading around quite quick there. Obviously the ports are still open, which is a good thing. Don't really have Saudi Arabia shuts down borders. There we are. So it's shut down its land borders, but it's still, for whatever reason, oh, we've just hit a couple of other countries. Just hit Japan, and we've also just hit Iceland as well, which is good. Yeah, so we've now infected Saudi Arabia. It's closed its borders, but it has not closed its airports or seaports yet. Okay, so its docks are still open. I'm going to go for drug resistance 2. There we go. So, not drug resistance 2. It decreases future research speed. Just hit the American markets as well, and now we're heading into the Balkan states. Looks like we just hit Kazakhstan. Are we in the Ukraine yet? Don't know. No, we're not yet. But we are heading down into... Oh my god, it's too fast to click on. There we go. We've just hit New Zealand as well. The land full of hobbits. Okay, Apple Fanboys Awareness Day. Charities are holding an Apple Fanboys Awareness Day to raise the profile of this disease and encourage development of a cure, hosted by Apple. You know what would be really funny? If one of the things you can get in this little news ticker is... so-and-so has started developing cure, blah, blah. You get all this on this ticker. One of the things you can get is... you know, I think it's called Maple, they might call it in this. It says something like, they've started to develop an app to cure Apple fanboys. Even the game takes the piss out of Apple. It's an easy shot, isn't it? They're so big. They're probably going to sue the crap out of me just for, you know, talking about them. Actually, they probably don't care. Please don't sue me. Right, okay. Let's get Peru. Yeah, we've just hit there. We have not yet hit Ukraine, but I do have 44 points of... 44 points in there. That's quite good. We're going to go for transmission, saliva transmission, and... virus can replicate in stomach intestines, increasing infectiousness through feces and vomit. I don't really want that. I think we're going to go for gastroenteritis, which causes vomiting. Oh, actually, if we do that, and then we go for increases the infectivity through that, that should then spread quite fast. Although the world is now on a 7% cure. London Olympics is back on. Get in. People are bringing the disease to the UK. Well, it already is in the UK, to be honest with you. There we go. Looks like the fever symptom has been mutated. Looks like we're spreading quite fast there. Oh, there we are. It's really starting to hit now. Fever symptom has been, yeah, there's fever. We could also go for cannibalism. Ooh. That increases the severity and lethality, which is something we really don't want at the moment because we really just want to keep spreading. World is on 11% Q. I'm not really going to be worried until it hits 50%, although it is going up quite fast. There we go. There's a little research there. Fear slows economy. The fear of Apple fanboys is causing the global economy market to panic. Land, air, and sea trade is slowing down. Okay, okay. Looks like there's a lot of countries that are starting to shut all of their borders, as you can see, the little red bits there. And that is not a good thing at all, but I don't know what we can do. I think I do want to increase our transmission with cold too, because obviously we've got a lot of problems with like things like Russia and such where we're infected but we're not really spreading that much. There we go, there's a lot of borders being closed off there, but we are spread around quite quick. Still on 31% cure, so we are, I don't know how well or bad I'm doing here. People infected with Apple fanboys come to London, spread their disease, apparently. Disease. France leading global cure effort. Okay, so there's the plane. We need to sort of click on that and make sure it doesn't get the points. There we are. Looks like it's spread very heavily in America there. American territories hit. Global research focused on cure. It's going up quite fast now, which is not good. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for, I think, symptoms, cannibalism, and then zombification. Okay, Apple fanboys begin to reanimate the dead. Okay, Apple fanboys starting to turn infected corpses into zombies and grow more powerful over time. Humanity must stop them, they say. 50% cure now, so we're still spreading around. Obviously, there's things like West Africa, Algeria, things like that we haven't yet penetrated the market, and obviously Russia as well, that we haven't gone in there. We've actually killed a couple. Oh, it looks like it's spreading quite quick there. There's some research we need to get rid of. There we are. So that's quite good. 70% on Q now, but we are spreading quite quick. What I'm going to do is go to abilities and get the zombie shuffle, right? Now what this does, as you can see, we've now got a lot more things. Symptoms, for example, we can go for... infected brain cells switch to aerobic expiration, lactic acid and build up and lethal and destroys higher brain process and personality. Let's evolve that one. These are all the zombie ones, so all these ones here are like enhanced sensitivity, strength, things like that. These are all about like gathering together. The abilities, you can basically get a zombie shuffle, a little dance, where you can force zombies to go to a location and then they will take over that area. So Apple fanboys could be a miracle cure. Scientists claim that modified variant of Apple fanboys could become a miracle cure for neurodegenerative disorders due to the ability to reactivate low-level brain function, apparently. Okay. So, still spreading. Not really... We're doing quite well over in China and such, in Kazakhstan. You can see that's going up quite quick. It looks like the photophobia symptoms have been developed, which is without DNA points, which is quite good. If we just have a quick look at what that is. Symptoms, photophobia is slows future research speed. We're on 90%, so it's not going to matter that much, is it? Right. So we're still spreading. 95% complete computer. You might be thinking, well, this is pretty much him lost. Well, no, because I can use this ability and say Kazakhstan, go there. And what that's going to do is spread a big load. Apple fanboys turning people into zombies. Faced with overwhelming evidence, governors confirmed that Apple fanboys can trigger pathological aggression in corpses, but say the situation is under control. Well, they say that as you can see, lots and lots of zombies. Cure for Apple fanboys is complete. You can see lots and lots of zombies. 4 zombies, in fact, have headed into Russia. That wasn't actually a lot of zombies. Have headed into there. This is the zombie level. There you go. So that's the dead level, that's the zombie level, that's the infection level, and that's the level that's not infected. ZCOM project activated in the Baltic states. So basically what they're going to do, that's like their home base, and they're going to try and cure this thing. So what I need to do is use the zombie shuffle and get in there and see if we can take them out quite quick. So we've got 26 points. I'm going to go for, I think... Enhanced sensory integration. Yep, that increases their abilities and strength, I think. Adrenal surge causes adrenal overproduction, increasing alertness and aggression in zombies. Yeah, let's get that one. So, aggressive zombies now. Okay, so they're spreading quite fast. As you can see, loads of little zombies. We put 8 in there, and we've now infected the Baltic states. Sadly, though, because they've got their HQ there, it might be a little bit too late. What I'm going to do is start spreading over there, and then you can spread into there. And then you can spread into there. And what we're doing is basically ordering our zombies round now. We're like the zombie command center. And then, yeah, zombies destroy Korea. Okay, so we have actually destroyed that. And we've destroyed... Oh, good grief. Look at all this. This is all like zombies basically popping up and getting... Not 8, but these are like the extra points we can collect. Now what I need to do is go to Canada. There we go. And then I also need to go from UK over to there. I need to collect all of these points before anything else, because otherwise... Oh my good grief. Look at the points we're getting. That's amazing. Right, okay. Let's just pause it a second while I go and see if I can get some more stuff. So, increases sensitivity, remain intact and become a zombie. Improves vision in bright sunlight. What's this one? Strengthens zombie grip, namely impossible to break free. That increases severity, which is good. This one is muscles become engorged, allowing muscles to bite through thick clothing. Severity increased. And extra strength as well. There we go. Lots of strength. Strong zombies. We're going to go for... Zombies focus on horde leaders, focusing horde direction, travel, increasing travel speed, and this is into a couple of thousand. So there we go. This is increasing the amount of zombies we get. There we go. Instead of just a couple, we'll go back to that. We'll see if we can get some more. Yeah, the zombie shuffle too. Right, so when I get some more points, we should be able to spread. So I really do want to hit that hard. Zed come to set up a new base. It's going to set up a new base in Canada by the look of it. What they're trying to do is stop anything like over here. So there's a lot of zombies spreading there. We are still trying to get the Baltic states. It's not happening. Let's see if we can spread into there. See if we can destroy their command center. Oh, look at all them zombies. Loads of zombies. Oh, look at that. Thousands of zombies. If we see if we can spread into there and stop them, then this will be quite good. We do want to send... We have not got any into Greenland, and there's not really much there. What I'm going to do is say you travel to Greenland. It doesn't really matter how far they travel, it's just the travel speed that's problematic. What about New Guinea is not infected, so Stray, we can get loads of things going from Stray. Flabberliki's on his way, leading the horde towards New Guinea. Right. So we just got a bit of infected in Morocco. We haven't even been there once. Zedcom grows stronger in the Baltic states, so we do need to stop them. What we're going to do is we're going to send a horde of Russian zombies towards the Baltic states. There we go. And see how far we get with that one. Looks like we're on... Oh, look at all the zombies. We got a lot there, a lot of dead as well, but obviously dead as zombies. Right, so we got a lot in the Baltic states. The thing is, they're curing it, or they're able to stop it quite fast, as you might imagine. We do need to keep sending stuff towards there. That's shuffling along quite nicely. Caribbean not yet infected, so what we'll do, we'll send you into the Caribbean. There we are. That'll be that done. And then even more. Do we need... The problem is if I send more... The problem is the Baltic States is just a fortress now. Looks like we've got a, another mutation. Let's have a quick look. So... Primary visual cortex improves vision and bright sunlight significantly increases severity. It's not severity that's a problem. I need a lot more zombies is what I need. So we're going to send more zombies towards that. Oh, looks like we've just got some infection in the Caribbean, and it won't take long. You can see our zombies are still walking under the sea, and I don't think they've made it. Oh no, they're still walking, they're still walking. And when they get there, that'll hopefully sort us out. We still need to send some more zombies in there. The problem is I'm spending... These active abilities cost points to send stuff there, which is the problem. They cost points. Oh, there you go, look, a lot of zombies, but they are curing it. Ah, yeah, because they've got that project there. I mean, look at the world. The world's... You know, there's a lot of world going on. Oh, looks like the Philippines is still pretty much doing nothing. Be rude not to attack the Philippines then, wouldn't it? There we go. They're going to set up a new base, I think. I think that's a new base on the way. Yes, it's a new base, which is probably going to queue with that. So they come destroyed in Caribbean. Oh, no, that's good. We've destroyed them in the Caribbean. Excellent. So it looks like they were too late. So the ZCOM project has been destroyed. Baltic States is still holding on there. No zombies at all yet. We have a problem. So, speed up to max speed. There's only one thing I can really do now. Looks like they're going to... Looks like we went over there with one zombie and then it got killed. So we haven't really taken out Greenland. The only thing I can do is get an ability now, which is regenerative activation. Basically, you reanimate the dead again. ZCOM accelerates expansion. Looks like they're now in the Philippines. You know what? I don't think I've managed this. I think they've just managed to pull it off. Look at that. There's not many zombies at all. I think they're going to wipe us out because I haven't got the ability to bring stuff back. Damn it. Oh well. So, Apple fanboys to be eradicated. Humanity survived Apple fanboys and the zombie apocalypse. With almost everybody dead, survivors will find it hard to rebuild civilization. It is a defeat. It is a defeat. But, how many dead in total? Can we skip to the end? We can't skip to the end. But I think that was... There wasn't much left, was there? My total score is 82. A bit crap. I think I did alright for the most part. It's just that XCOM project. I don't know what to do when that happens. Now, obviously, I've done it in the easy difficulty, but the thing is, it spreads a lot faster. Now, generally what you do, I believe, is you get your zombies stronger. And as soon as that pops up, you attack it, which I did, but I didn't take it out. I didn't take it out. As soon as if you take out the ZCOM project, then you know, it's a lot easier for you to destroy stuff. Also, I didn't really have the fast zombie shuffle. You can see how slow this stuff was. But look, I was waving into that thing, really trying to take it out, but it just didn't work. Even then, though, 7 billion dead nearly. So, is that we're gonna hit 7 billion? No, 6.9 billion. So. Quite good, just no cigar. We didn't manage to finish it off. So basically what we've got now is the start of a television series on whatever television station is left. Anyway, either way, that is a little bit more XCOM. I really like this. This is my favourite virus so far to play. It's the most fun. I really want to try the next one, which is the what's it called? Let's have a quick look. We'll go to exit. We'll have a quick look. It's because I forgot the name of the thing. Oh, the nanovirus. Yes. So it is out of control, a microscopic machine with a built-in kill switch. So I guess the research will be focused on finding the off button, but you know, it might be quite fun to try that one. I also like the idea of like this little machine that's actually just replicating itself and blah blah blah. Anyway, links in the description as always, so you can check this thing out yourself. As always, thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings. People who like Apple products are going to go mental on this video, aren't they?